Every new year rolls around, and we always hear the same thing. Next year will be my year. For real. Except, it wasn't. Not in 2023. Not in 2024. And it won't be in 2025 either, unless you force it to be. So spare me a bit of your time. And I'll force you to lock in for 2025. You say you want change. But most people don't want to change. They want to feel motivated, without doing the work. They want results, without the sacrifice. But life doesn't hand out rewards for wishful thinking. You don't get fit by watching fitness videos. You don't get rich by liking motivational quotes. You get it by doing what you don't feel like doing. Day in, day out. When it's boring. When no one's watching. When it's cold. When you're tired. That's when your future is being built, in silence. In discomfort. But here's the thing most people miss. Comfort is the enemy. Because comfort breeds weakness. You grow by leaning into resistance. Not running from it. Discipline is rare now. That's why it's powerful. Everyone's addicted to ease. Fast food. Fast dopamine. Fast success. But the real wins in life? They're slow. They're earned. And they're ugly on the way up. You don't rise by accident. You rise by design. Every choice you make either sharpens you or softens you. Every scroll, every snooze, every excuse, it adds up. Just like every early morning, every rep, every time you say no to what weakens you. People say balance, but they use that as a crutch. If you're not obsessed with your own growth, you're falling behind. Because someone else out there is training while you're sleeping. Someone out there is building while you're binge watching. You either step up or get stepped on. Your environment is either your cage or your launch pad. Look around. Are the people you surround yourself with pulling you up or dragging you down? Energy is contagious. So is laziness. So is mediocrity. You hang around with quitters, you'll start quitting too. If your circle doesn't challenge you, push you, hold you accountable, it's not a circle. It's a comfort zone. And comfort kills greatness. Sometimes, you've got to go solo to level up. Silence the noise. Cut the distractions. Distance yourself from average. Because the truth is, the real ones don't need motivation every day. They've got purpose. They don't chase hype. They chase mastery. And if you want to be one of them, it starts by letting go of anything that's holding you back. You have what it takes. You've always had it. You just forgot. I'm here to give you the tools, the perspective, and a little kick in the teeth you need to make this your actual year. Like for real. I'm not gonna be too hard on you. I know you've been trying. Or at least, you think you have. Maybe you started a bulking plan, but quit after 2 weeks because life got busy. Or you set goals, but they were vague enough to be ignored. Like, I want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since birth. Trying isn't enough if you're half-assing it. You're not failing because life is unfair. Even though, yeah, it is. You're failing because you're waiting for life to magically align with your vibes. But it won't. You're the one who has to align with your goals. And that starts with your time. How much of your time are you wasting? Think about it. How many hours have you spent scrolling? Clicking? Watching other people live the life you want? You know their names better than you know your own goals. This isn't a personal attack. It's a reality check. You're not lazy. You're just distracted. And here's the truth, discipline is hard. But my friend, regret is harder. Regret sounds like this: I wish I started sooner. I could have been further. I had so much potential. Potential doesn't mean anything if you never use it. You're not owed success. You earn it. By showing up every day. By doing the work when no one's watching. By becoming the person who can handle the life you want. You're not tired because you're doing too much. You're tired because you're doing too little of what matters. Start doing the hard things. That's how you build resilience. That's how you build confidence. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from proof. Proof that you said you would, and then you did. Proof that you don't fold just because it's hard. Proof that when everyone else is slipping, you're sharpening. There's a version of you that's disciplined. That keeps promises. That wakes up with fire. That version of you isn't a fantasy. It's a decision. So decide. Not next week. Not after the motivation hits. Not on January 1st. Now. Make the decision today to stop playing it safe. To stop choosing comfort over greatness. To stop pretending you're not capable of more. Lock in. This is your year, but only if you make it so. No one's coming to save you. No one's handing you the life you want. You've got to take it. Day by day. Brick by brick. Discipline over motivation. Consistency over hype. Silence over showing off. And action over excuses. You don't need more time. You need more focus. So lock in. Cut the nonsense. Forget what didn't work last year, and build what will. Stack those silent wins. Protect your peace. Chase your mission. Because if you stay locked in for the next 6 months, you won't even recognize your life. And neither will they. Let's make this the year you shock everyone, especially yourself. And you'll know, it wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was you. You just finally decided.